What's up, you guys? My name is Shonda Jenkins and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make barbecue vegan tacos. And so let's get started. This recipe is very simple. It's actually a recipe that you can make when you're busy and you don't have a lot of time on your hands. This is very simple. It takes less than 30 minutes. And a lot of the ingredients are already pre-made. So that's what makes it so simple. So we're going to be using this brand by Upton's. It's their barbecue flavor jackfruit. And so since it's already barbecue flavored, we're going to just use it as it is. You can season it more if you need to, but it actually tastes good as it is. And so this is the brand that we're going to be using. We're going to need about 3 packs of these. If you cannot find that brand, what you could do is buy some jackfruit. And you can put some barbecue sauce, some vegan friendly barbecue sauce. So you need about 900 grams or 30 ounces of jackfruit. We also are going to be making a coleslaw. The coleslaw that we're going to be making is a little spicy, and so we're going to be adding that as a topping on top. Also, you can add hot sauce if you want some extra, some extra flavor to it. So we're going to be making our coleslaw, and that's what we're going to make right now, and then we're going to work on the tacos. Like I said, this recipe is super simple, doesn't take much time. Only time you have to do is just make your coleslaw. The prep time for that is probably less than 5 minutes. So in this bowl, I have about 3 cups of green cabbage, and I just chopped the cabbage into these small pieces like this. So this is about 3 cups, or maybe a little more. It was a small cabbage. So that's about 3 cups. Then I have 2 green onion, not 3. I was stuck on that 3. I have 2 green onion or spring onion chopped up, and I'm putting them in here. Also with the white and the green pieces, the whole green onion minus the end piece, okay? And then I have about 1/4 cup of jalapenos, and these are pickled jalapenos. And so I'm going to add those in here. You can chop them up and make them smaller. I'm just going to add the slices. So that was about 1/4 cup. And then for my coleslaw, I like to add a little sweetness to it. I've been doing this for a while, and it's just, I don't know what it does to it, but I really like to add some sweetness to mine. And so I'm going to add some coconut sugar. So you can taste it between 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons is where I like to keep it. And then you need some lime juice. This is about 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and this is fresh lime juice. And then this is about a pinch of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of Himalayan salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. And then you need some mayo. The mayo that I'm going to be using is Follow Your Heart. And you need about 1/2 cup of Follow Your Heart mayo. This is a vegan brand. They have a soy-free option if you are soy-free. And so this is the one that I really like. Hellmann's also has a vegan brand. There's just some other vegan mayonnaises out there. The only ones I have tried with this recipe is Follow Your Heart and the Hellmann's vegan brand. So I'm going to add that in at last. You also need 1/2 cup of shredded carrots. So this is probably about 1 carrot. And it's okay if you end up shredding a carrot and it ends up being a little more. It'll still work together with this recipe. Alright, so now we're going to add in the mayo. I also have added in capers for my coleslaw before, but I'm just trying to do something different with this one. But capers actually add a lot of, it adds something more to it, a lot more flavor, so you can add in some capers. But I'm going to keep it simple and keep them out. If you do add in capers, you need about 2 tablespoons of capers. So I'm going to mix this around. right, so this is good. It's mixed around well. You want to check the taste at this point. You want to see if it has enough salt, enough sweetness. And then we're going to put this in the refrigerator until we're ready to use it. And now we're going to get started on our barbecue jackfruit. So let me put this in the refrigerator and we're going to go to the stove and cook the jackfruit. Alright, so now we're going to cook the jackfruit. I already have a couple of them in here on medium heat. And I'm going to add in this last package. Jackfruit is very low in calories. And so that's why I'm cooking so much of it. Because I eat a lot. And so I want to make sure that I get enough of my calories in for the day. So I had to cook multiple packs of these. But if it's just 2 of you, then you only need 1 pack, okay? So now I'm just going to cook this, warm it through. And you can slice it up with your spatula if you need to. I really like that it's chunky. So I'm going to warm this through. This is actually my first time using this brand. If you have ever used this brand, please let me know in the comments below. Normally I just buy my jackfruit and then I just make it fresh. But I accidentally picked these up and I knew I was making the recipe for today's video. And I actually picked up the wrong jackfruit. It needed to be plain. And so that's kind of why we're having barbecue tonight. But next time I'm going to pick up the right ones. I'm going to actually look at what I'm picking up, and I didn't this time. But so far I did taste this before I started cooking it. It actually tastes good. Let's see what they use in it. So what they use is jackfruit, tomato paste, vinegar, molasses, water, onion, sugar, sea salt, garlic, black pepper, chili powder, paprika, and liquid smoke. So it's very simple ingredients. And it is vegan, so it's vegan friendly, and it is vegan, and they don't use any preservatives in it, so I like that. So they say they're 100% vegan. They may say 10 jackfruit, mac, more meals, and more. And this is perfect on sandwiches, wraps, salads, and over rice. So yeah, I'm excited. It's cholesterol free, good source of fiber. So per serving is 45 grams. 45 calories, and so that's very low in calories. And so it is okay if you eat a whole pack by yourself because it is very low in calories. If you eat a whole pack, it's about 180 calories. And so cooking more so that you'll make sure that you get enough of filling from this recipe so that you're satisfied and you're not hungry within an hour like me. So that's why I'm cooking 3 packs. And I also have my husband and my 2 kids that are going to be eating the same recipe. And so I want to make sure that we have enough to go around. So this is about finished because it just needs to warm up. So while that finishes, we're going to work on our tortillas. And so we're going to be using these mini tortillas right here. I got these from Trader Joe's and they're cute. Look at them, they're so cute. And you know, Trader Joe's is very cost friendly, so if you're on a budget you can get these from Trader Joe's. If you don't have a Trader Joe's local to you, that's okay. You can get these from Walmart and any grocery store, but you want them to be these mini ones, okay? The serving size is about 2 tortillas. So it's about 120 calories. So again, these are low in calories. And so eating them with the jackfruit, you're not going to have a high calorie meal. And then you have your coleslaw, and vegetables are very low in calories, and you're only going to be putting a little bit on top. So if you are calorie conscious, then this is going to be okay meal for you because you're not going to eat a bunch of calories. And it's going to be delicious. So alright, so now let's heat up these. We're just going to cook them on this little grill pan for a couple minutes. I'm going to turn that down. I'm so ready to eat. I'm going to get out some plates because we're going I'm gonna put them on here after they get finished cooking. So let the pan heat up. Yeah, it's heating up. And while we're waiting for this food to get completed, make sure that if you're not already subscribed to me, that you subscribe. And you also like this video and comment below what recipe that you want to try in the future. I am interested in learning about what you want to learn about. And so that's how I improve my content. And so I'm very passionate about growing this channel and sharing plant-based eating with you guys. And so any type of recipe that you're interested in, type it below. And if your recipe get featured, I will give you a shout out in a video. So please comment below if you're interested in something particular, and I'll make sure that I shout you out in my video and say such and such wanted me to cook this recipe, and here I am sharing it with you. And so share that in the comments below, and I appreciate you guys for subscribing and watching my videos. So let's see, I think it's about finished. Oh yeah. So we're gonna let this stay warm, and now let's work on some tortillas over here. I think we're gonna have maybe 4 tacos a piece. Again, they're super small tacos, so do not be alarmed. They're gonna be okay. And these are also organic, if I hadn't already mentioned. They're organic flour tortillas. And let's see what they're made with. They do have some xanthan gum and sunflower glycogen. And they have organic gum paste. So it does have gums. So if you're not the person who wants to have gums in their products, then what you could do is look up a recipe for some tortillas, and it's very simple to make. They really are not hard to make, but if you're on a time constraint, these will work if you're okay with having some of those gums in there. Yeah, and then it has 3 grams of protein. It only has 1 gram of fat and 21 grams of carbs. So we know these are packed with carbs because they are tortillas. So of course they're gonna be packed with carbs. You can get a carb. If you are wanting something lesser carbs, you can try a cauliflower wrap. You can also try, let's see what else. Cassava, I think it's cassava flour. I think those are less calories than this and lesser carbs. And they're also gluten-free if you want to have gluten-free. Oh, this smells so good. Alright. See how our, oh yeah, these are perfect. They are almost finished. We're gonna put some more in. Alright, so now we're going to start assembling them. These are pretty much done on the stove, and now we're going to start assembling. I'm going to take you guys back over there to the table. So let's go to the table. Alright, so now we're going to put the tacos together. I'm going to grab my tortillas. I cooked these for a few seconds in the pan. I think I'm going to have about 4 of them. And this is our barbecue jackfruit, so I'm gonna just put some in here. Let me put some into these. It's probably about maybe a half a cup of jackfruit into each one, maybe a little bit under a half. So I took those. I'm gonna put some in the other ones. There you see. Put this one right here. Remember, I'm gonna put some in this one. Ooh, it's hot. It fell on my fingers, so I had to lick it. Alright, so that's that. So that's what we got going on so far. And now I'm going to add in the coleslaw. And you just want to put some of it on top. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then there you have it. Some barbecue jackfruit tacos. You can top it with some fresh cilantro and some jalapenos, whatever you like. And it's so delicious. So, very simple recipe, only takes about 30 minutes to make. If you do not, or if you are not able to locate that brand of jackfruit, what you can do is just buy some jackfruit and then just add in your barbecue sauce, cooking in the barbecue sauce. I would say let it marinate for about 30 minutes to an hour and then cook it in the barbecue sauce, because I find that marinating the jackfruit works really well whenever it's fresh jackfruit. And then you just cook it, and then you make the coleslaw and add it all together. Add your favorite toppings to it. But this recipe is so delicious, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do make this recipe, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.